You copy? I copy.
Driver's briefing is finished. We have a pretty big event going on here. I threw a clip at the beginning of the video, just a bunch of cars. Ray put together a little car meet thing, along with RMC for Okinawa. So it's going to be a 5-minute practice going straight into the 5-minute time trial. And then that will determine your position for the sprint race. And then your finish in the sprint race determines your position for the final race, something like that. We got the cart all set up, but I don't have a lot of time right now, so I will start to attach everything, and then we'll be doing the practice. Here is the practice. We are starting on a brand new set of D2 tires. This might be the first time I'm driving on a new set of D2 tires, I'm not completely sure, but we spent the first few minutes of this putting behind Ray, really trying to run in these tires or break in these tires and get the grease off of scrape the grease off of them. After I felt like the tires were kind of in a good window, I just come into the pits. Okay, I kind of skipped everybody in the pits and I was the first cart out on the track, so I could take the flying lap as the flag was getting waved for the time trial to be started. You can kind of see that there. It kind of bit me in the ass a little bit, so I was expecting people to head out a little faster than they did, so eventually I kind of got stuck behind a little bit of traffic, but we have 5 minutes around, like a 23 second lap track, so I could just slow down a bit and find a gap, which I eventually did. But we made a few adjustments. You can see here I'm catching up to that traffic, which kind of gives me an idea of the pace. So this is Ishikawa-san in front of me, and right there something flies off his cart, and I think I kind of point towards it for the marshal over there. Here I'm starting another flying lap. You can kind of see I got a nice run down the straight. Keep it tight into turn 1, flick it into turn 2 a little bit, get the cart straight, late on the brakes. I slipped the rear a little too much, I think, and we flick it left, flick it right, going into the last turn and full gas. Let's see what we get on this lap, and this lap was a 22.191. I decided to use a lap to build a gap, and we come across the line with an even better time of 22.163, which is half a second clear of P2. And I was very surprised to find that out when I got back into the pits, which kind of just built up my confidence even more going into the sprint race. Qualified with a 22.1, well clear of second place, probably by almost half a second, I'd say. The cart feels really fast on the new D2 tires. I ran used D2 tires on Wednesday, and the cart just felt dead slow after adding like 9 kilograms or 20 pounds. But what I'm trying to get after is this right here. So Ray just really worked his ass off, so did Lisa, to kind of put together this super sick car show event with food trucks, Mac tools. After the races, we're doing some time trial, and there's also a car show competition that there's prizes for the winners. We have Okinawa Ladies Drift, we have some center cars over there, and then these are just a bunch of really cool general admission or general entries, I guess. I'm trying to be quick because I'm going to be racing after the mini race that's about to go now, but let's go over some of the cars here real quick. I could do this after the race, but here we are. So this is a Toyota Crown. I don't know which generation that is, but it's stupid clean. Nice old Japanese trucker style shift knob. Super clean, pristine almost. S15, red on black. You cannot go wrong with red on black. Nice confetti Recaro. Smells good too. It's really just a bunch of clean cars. You know, I'm gonna go over this after the race because there's a lot of clean cars. I don't have a lot of time right now. So yeah, I'll see y'all after that. Starting P1. This is the sprint race. We just completed our 2 warm-up laps and I'm trying to let everybody catch up. I probably should have went slower on the warm-up laps. I was running 23.7s or almost a 24-second lap on the warm-ups. And I didn't expect the gap to be that big, so I slowed down a lot to let them catch back up here. So I tried to keep a constant speed being P1, but they told me to wait for the red light you see there to go out, which now it goes out. I didn't know if you could notice it, but I started speeding up just a little bit before. In the past races, it was the yellow line is when P1 can decide to start. Sometime after that, before the start line. So, yeah. They still called it a clean start. P2 went a little premature, but still gave me the position back. And then we kind of just hold ourselves for the rest of this race. And I saw a bit of a gap a couple laps in, and I just wanted to stay consistent as possible. So during the sprint race, our lap 1 was a 22.61, lap 2 22.27, 3 22.28, 4 22.26, 5 22.26, 6 22.20, 7 22.3, 8 22.26, 9 22.34. We started to slow down a little bit. There was no reason to kind of push. And lap 10 22.52, and we crossed the line for the sprint race and take the checkered flag. On to the next. Here we are in position for the main race, starting P1 after taking the sprint win. We're gonna keep our speed. Red light goes out. Full on the gas. My cart, around 6,000 or 7,000 RPM, feels like it has a little hiccup or a bog. I gotta look at that and try different things. Or P2's cart is just faster. Who knows? But yeah, hold the inside for turn 1, which just gives us P1 for the rest of the race. Honestly, nothing really exciting happens. We stay consistent around 22.4s, 22.5s. And yeah, P2 at this point is probably a couple seconds behind. Yep, you can see him there. And we just continue to build the gap throughout the race. This is just a result of, you know, staying consistent, practicing here every weekend, studying my ass off. I need to get better at the telemetry, but I do just watch countless number of videos and a bunch of side-by-sides of like, oh, we have a 22.7 lap versus a 22.6 lap. Where's that 10th? Oh, we have a 22.5 lap and a 22.8 lap back to back. Why was this lap 3/10 slower? You know, stuff like that. And I'm gonna get better on overlaying the data on these videos so you guys can see exactly what's going on, because I enjoy that a lot, especially not even just with the karting stuff, but with the car stuff. You know, the accelerometer, engine RPMs, you know, braking, gas, what have you. But yeah, like I said, we built the gap, and I think we crossed the line with an 8 or 9 second gap. We have a nice little victory drift there, and immediately after that we have a victory lap, you know, holding the checkered flag. It was cool to see the amount of people that came out, and I was able to perform well. I'll get a screenshot of what the crowd looked like. Normally Kukuru doesn't have a crowd this big. Maybe Ikejima was even a little bit smaller than this. So yeah, really enjoyed to perform in front of them and be a part of another Kukuru event and take the win. Alright, so after taking the win, we have some time to walk around a little bit, check out all of these cars. So yeah, this is the center group I was talking about. They brought a bunch of cars. They're pretty much like a stance style, hard park style. But they have some really cool cars. Like Veilside kit, Z33. We got a little blob-eye action on some really tough VS. Chrome gets around. Appreciate it, man. Thanks. Can't go wrong with the FDRX7. I mean, who doesn't like these things? Yeah, they seem to like boxer engines. Kind of looks like it. I love the blue and the VS's on this. This is an 8.6, I think. No, it might be a BRZ. I'm not sure. This is a new addition to the Kukuru family. He's the father of one of the racers. He has a really clean R32 sedan. I know that some of y'all that watch these are really into the car scene and you enjoy, like, especially the JDM cars, so that's why I'm kind of going around here. Like one of these, I want one of these so bad. I just cannot afford it at the moment. This is Nismology on YouTube. He's got a baller ass R33. The color on it is crazy. I'm helping out with the little time attack that Ray has set up, so I'm in a rush a little bit. I'll do a debrief after I'm helping, or after the event's over, but before these guys leave, I want to give you guys a little tour of what's going on. Super sick R35s on some big VS. I don't know what model those are, but they're VS wheels, so they're tough. What else we got out here? Yeah, Mom's Chicken. Place is delicious. We got some of the Sinners people and Mac Tools. I might even tap in. I need some tools. Tacos, poke. If y'all haven't gotten into poke yet, I highly recommend it. This stuff is delicious. This is Okinawa detailing booth. They did a little showcase on race car. I didn't get a video of it, but they taped half of the hood, and you can see the results. But I mean, they made this thing look brand new right off the board. Yeah. But here's Booster Club, people I work with. I need to go help. I don't know how much longer we got, but I'm gonna go help. All right, well, I feel like I've barely had time to breathe since the race ended, because I mean, after the race I went straight into helping with the time attack stuff. Or I mean, after the podium celebration, I went straight into helping with the time attack challenge. But man, hell of an event. I'm really glad we were able to pull off a commanding win, especially with a very good turnout. So that's really good for I guess the brand and just the track in general. Oh, look who we got here. Oh, we got Jonathan. Oh, and look at this. Insane. I get back to my car and there's a big old bird dookie on the window. Crazy. What is it? I think that's a starlet. Is this a starlet?
I have no idea.
I think it is.
Might be.
This is what the Puerto Ricans would rotary swap in Florida, and they would drag racing. Yeah, they're crazy.
Probably. Well, it's a sick ass 4.0R.
Yeah, look at this, a 4.0R.
Yeah, look at that thing.
How did I miss this?
Yeah, exactly, dude. I don't know how.
Hang on, what kind of wheels we got on today?
Yeah, I got work wheels, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
The rally special.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, what a lineup. Look at this. Crazy. This is like the first choice of cars you get on like a Need for Speed game or something. That's Jonathan, by the way. I don't know if I introduced him. But yeah, the event's getting wrapped up. I think someone's calling me on the phone. I'll call him back. Everybody's wrapping their stuff up, getting ready to leave. I'm just trying to drive the Pajero a little closer to my stuff. Bye.